Hey, thanks for joining me today. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Cosmo. We're on the east side of the Cascades today, hunting for morels. It's going to be an awesome day. The forecast is going to be in the 70s and 80s all weekend. No rain, so the morels should have had a ton of growth since last week. We ought to be able to get us some chunkies. So let's go get them. So we're back to investigate some of the babies that we left last week, just 5 days ago. And I'm looking at them right now. Some of them have gotten plenty big enough. Some of them are still small, which tells me we're going to be picking for another 2 months. But let me show you. I mean, last week they were all about the tip of my pinky size. Now, let me show you some of the bigger ones that are out there. So let's take a look. So look at this guy here. This guy, definitely big enough, but look at all of these guys in here. These guys were tiny last week. Some of them are still small, but like this guy, this guy, this guy, those are definitely pickable. And look, there's another 3 over there. So what this tells me is these morels, I don't know, genetics, they grow faster. Some of them grow faster than others. Some of them are tall, you know, just like certain people are tall, not me. But they grow at different rates. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take just the big ones and let these other guys continue to grow. And then maybe next week we'll be out again and just keep picking. So far it looks pretty good, so let's pick up some of these guys and then we'll keep going. So look at this group here, guys. We got a group of 3 nice ones. It's a little baby here. However, look up here. There's a few here. Those are all big. Those are kind of small. There's another one over there. And where I'm at right now, it's pretty sunny. So these guys got a little extra sun. They grew faster than the ones that were in the shade. So I'm just taking my time. I'm on this pretty severe slope. It's north facing. And starting off the day well. So I just came up the top of this ridge. We're on an east facing slope now. We've got almost exclusively grand firs here, and we've got miner's lettuce. You guys don't know what miner's lettuce looks like? It looks like this. It's got a little leaf's kind of heart leaf shaped. Leaf's kind of heart leaf shaped. Yeah, the leaf is kind of heart shaped, and it's got a little flower in it. It's actually edible. Delicious. Make a nice little salad. Let's call it miner's lettuce because the miners used to eat it. It's got lots of vitamin C in it and kept them from getting scurvy out in the wild here during the gold rush. But I got to the top of this ridge. There's some chunkies right here. Check these out. Look at these guys right here. Look at these. A little surgery in there because I don't want to upset that little one. Look at these. But there's 2 more over there. See those 2 big fatties over there? Let's go look at these 2 footballs. But look, can you guys see those 2 more right there? Those are insanely big morels, at least in my book. And yes, size matters in this situation. Big ones are better. Oh, I guess in other situations too, but that's a different video. Let's keep going. There's 3 more over here. I'm so glad we left a lot of these from last week, but I don't think I crossed through this area last week because we're on the way to the area that I wanted to recheck, where we left a bunch of babies. But holy cow, these are big mushrooms. Pays to do your homework, guys. So we're back at it again this morning. We came to a spot that is a late May spot for me. It's still about 2,600 feet, and it is just a massive ponderosa pine forest with grand firs mixed in here. And I was here 2 weeks ago, and there was nothing. And I know it's usually a late May season, but this is a spot where I have cleaned up in the past. And as I'm standing here doing my intro, I look and I see a morel. So that makes me happy because, you know what? They're here. So we're going to hunt around here and see what we can clean up. And here we go. But let me show you that morel. You guys see it yet? Oh, it's actually a little family of morels. Look at these. Got 2 that are pickable. That guy's a little small. But we're going to get him. 50 feet from the car. So I squatted down here to pick up a couple of nice morels. And as I'm looking around, do you guys see that chunker over there? Look at this guy. Look at the size of that puppy. That's a chunky right there. But so I was looking around, there's a couple of more behind me. So this is, you know, this has got all the telltale signs. We got strawberries, we got trillium, we got all these little, looks like ground cover. I don't know what it's called, but the morels like it. But we're in the right spot. I mean, we got these old growth ponderosas that are probably 60, 70 feet tall. And these guys are popping. You see this stuff here? These little plants? It grows like ground cover. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what it's called. I used to know. I don't know what it's called now. But the morels love it, especially late in the season. I think because it holds moisture, and they just love it. I'll look it up. I'll put a link in the comments of what this ground cover is. My buddy Don told me what it was, but I can't remember what the heck it is. He told me about it initially a couple of years ago, and now whenever I see it, it's like, that's one of the companion plants that I gotta look for. We're looking for morels. So remember when I said, whenever I stop to pee, I always find morels or mushrooms in general. It's no joke. So this is right where I was standing. Right there. Look behind me. Taking care of my business. All of a sudden, I got a nice one there and a nice one there. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about being focused. And looking around and not just looking at what's in front of you. Look out, look around. You might be surprised at how many mushrooms are all over around you. So I just came around the corner in this log and check this out. We got one chunky over here, but there was another group over here. Look at this. Look at this cluster right here. But look, there's 3 or 4 more. There's a couple back there. There's 2 more over there. There's another one over there. This is what I'm talking about. There's probably 20 in this spot. Oh, no, more like 30. This is the spot. So we're gonna mark this place and clean up the big ones. So I came up and see this spot. Look at this. We got 2 here, but look at all the morels in here. There's probably 25 of them in there. Look at these guys. Look at the clusters of them. And then look at this cluster. Gotta make sure I don't step on any. Look at this cluster here. We got 3, 5. Holy cow. Look at them all over there. Look at them all. Oh, and there's more back in the grass up there. This is the kind of spot that you dream about. At least I do. Sometimes. Not always. I have other dreams. But we can't talk about those. But, oh my goodness. There's one up here among 4 or 5 others that's probably as big as my fist. It is a monster.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast.
Look at this guy here. So big, he's leaning over. He needs a little bit of Viagra. Wow. So it's middle of the day. We went back, had some lunch, and then we came back out here. We're gonna head back in this area. We're still at 2,500 or so feet. We got a grand fir forest. We got big ponderosas behind us. We got a bunch of little young ones behind here as well. Going back to a spot that I hunted a couple of years ago, and it was just full of blonde morels. But we were in a spot about a half a mile from here this morning, and it was really good. We just need to expand our circle, so to speak. And once we get back here past this stuff and the nice shady stuff, it's like 75, almost 80 degrees here in the middle of May, and it's pretty darn nice. Last weekend we were in full rain gear, getting just rained and dumped on, and now it's beautiful. So I'm hoping that we're going to find some nice morels and continue to fill our baskets. So let's keep an eye out. We are in the zone. I could smell them. We've got all the plants we need to tell us that we're here. We just need to find a little spot with some moisture in it. So let's keep looking. So I got back to this spot, and my mushroom senses started tingling. And it's like, this is going to be some good stuff back here. I've added this track here 2 years ago, kind of following the same path that I did last year, and it's got everything. It's got trillium and strawberries and this little ground cover stuff that I can't remember the name of. But looking around, I see a big chunky. Take a look. You guys see it? There it is. Nice, chunky morel. Look at that. This is precisely why I tell you guys to get a GPS, get Onyx, get Gaia, get Go Hunt, whatever. And keep track of your routes, keep track of your dates, keep track of your elevations. This is a route, like I said, 2 years ago, had morels around this time. And sure enough, it's here. I'm literally walking the same path that I did. It's about a 2-mile path, but literally the same one. So keep that in mind when I talk about planning, guys. It's important.